players all said the key word all last few days and today was energy. Is that the key word, and did you think they followed it?
Yeah, I thought we had good energy today. We haven't had the most. I didn't think we had much energy in the first game, and I didn't think we had much energy in practice. And we were much better yesterday in practice, and thought we had good energy. Yeah.
What impact do you think Sags coming back had for your team?
Sags did what we thought he would do. We've got to get him better. We need somebody who can score in the low post, so we've got to keep working with him to be able to score it a little bit better in the low post. He's worked on making jump shots. Now we need to work on making jump hooks and scoring it inside a little bit.
You've seen Daxter hot and you've seen him cold. Have you seen him hotter than tonight? Was this what you think he can do consistently? I don't want to say 32, but just attack the rim, do what he did.
Well, it's like a guy told me one time, if you can get 2 layups early, then you miss 2 jumpers, you're still 2 for 4, you don't feel so bad. If you take the 2 jumpers early, and then now you're saying I'm having a bad night. You don't remember how you scored them. You just count them in your head, And Dak's got a bunch of runouts, and I think that got him going. I think you shoot it you're a little looser, a little freer whenever you score a bunch of layups.
I never had to worry about that.
You could never outrun anybody, could you, Justin? I had a few, but there wasn't many.
I cherry picked on defense.
Is that where Teddy got it?
Did them beating South Florida mean anything as far as not overlooking them or something like that? You got somebody coming in?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think when they saw that score, that they kind of perked up a little bit.
Press was more effective tonight. How are the younger guys looking in practice with the press?
We weren't keeping anybody in front of us. That's the biggest thing. I thought our half-court defense was really good for most of the game. They couldn't make a pass. I think there was one possession where their center was dribbled the ball for about 20 seconds because no one else could get open, and that's how we want to play. We want to force them as high as we can possibly force them and keep it on one side of the floor and hopefully make the guys that they don't want to dribble. Sounds easier than it is, but.
How do Dax and JC play off each other?
Bob, I'm really proud of JC. I mean, he could have went and hunted points. He didn't do it. I think JC's more interested in his assists and his steals and his rebounds than he is scoring the ball. He passed up shots. He passed up shots because we were shooting it too quick. He's learning how to be a point guard. I think he's made great strides to being a heck of a point guard. Point guard's responsibility is to make sure that those other guys are getting the ball enough they stay interested.
Way back when the Reds got Joe Morgan, Sparky saw he put him right next to Pete Rose in his locker because he felt he needed.
I thought you were going to say he needed some gambling tips.
And Pete wasn't one you take them from anyway. I mean, it was a personality type thing and the style of play and not taking days off and the like. So these guys have lived together a couple of years now. They live right next door to each other. Does one help the other?
Yeah, I mean, you play together for 4 years. You play against each other all summer, and they lived together for 2 years. they kind of know what each other's doing. This is the best, though, that you always get great effort from JC defensively, and this is the best Dax has been. He played with great effort. We just got to keep him doing it. You know, I think his problem has always been consistency.
Coach Office, this is going to be the first short turnaround you guys have coming up. What do you tell guys, you know, to prepare for situations like that? What are the ups and downs of short turnarounds?
Well, we told them Long Beach is on at 11 o'clock. You know, see if somebody can spring for the Pac-12 network and watch it. And then they know what's coming. They know that we've got to put some work in at 5 o'clock. So they'll be all right. I mean, this is we're going to do that, and then we're going to play 2 games in a row, and then we're going to have a day off and play another one in Florida. So.
Do you like them, or would you rather have maybe a couple days?
I like it this time of year because it really helps your conditioning. I like it when we win this time of year.
Well, going back to Dax, for a long, you mentioned the consistency. That's kind of been a thing for a couple of years. Tried to.
It might have been a lifelong thing, but.
My point remains. Have you found effective ways to get through to him? Do you think he does it on his own and he finds his own motivation? Or is it just another day with him?
I don't know. You know, Mike. You hope it's maturity. You hope he's grown up, and hope he understands that he shoots the ball anyway so much better when he's in the gym. This is a repetitious game. I mean, you gotta just have reps over and over and over. And if you don't have reps, then I couldn't. Ball didn't feel right to me if I didn't have it in my hand every day. And I think a lot of guys are that way. I mean, you don't have to kill yourself, but you really need to just go in and do some work on your mechanics and to have the ball in your hand.
He pointed out the time that he missed in the offseason, or I guess the preseason, and that he felt he let everybody down.
He did.
And then
he was honest.
Good, right? So the A&M game, he attributes to that. Has he been in the gym since then?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he has.
The result?
It's one game. I mean, hopefully he continues to play like this.
He was good Wednesday too, right?
Hmm?
He was good Wednesday too.
I can't remember that far back. I'm starting to get a little senile.
So when you were talking to your newcomers and your young guys, do you just use the players that are here for an example so they can see it? I know you've often referenced back guys like Day and KJ and guys like that, but do you feel like you have to give them object lessons to say, watch this guy?
Well, KJ and Truck have been around. I think Truck is left this weekend, and KJ's going to leave soon. But they've been around. But all those guys are around. Ruoff's around. Day's around. Ebanks is around. Alexander's around. I'm missing a bunch of them, but Flowers is around. They see those guys. They see how much time they put in. They see that they're in there every day. Everybody wants to be a pro. You know what I mean? But they don't understand pros go to work every day. They don't have flex days either. They go to work every day. So I think it's important that guys understand that. I don't know what the hell we're doing, to be honest with you. I mean, we got all this stuff going on, and everybody's worried about the wrong things. I mean, why don't we teach guys how to work? Why don't we teach guys about responsibility and teamwork and all those good things, and not worry about have a day off where they don't have to answer to anybody. I don't know. I'm 63. I don't know if I've had one of those yet. Day off when I didn't have to answer to somebody. You either now that you got married.
Christmas.